Not long after paradise was created, the son of perdition came knocking. With my children's permission and negligence of my prohibitions, do not eat, do not listen. The deceiver was given permission to disconnect and continually deceive. Communication between us became strained, koinonia, which used to be our favorite pastime in the cool of the evening or before the sunrise, became rehearsed and sin-conscious, like I was the father whose children had forgotten the way home, the mother whose baby no longer sucked. I was the shepherd whose sheep preferred the stranger's voice. I was the lover whose beloved no longer knew the sound of his voice. I needed to remind you of me, my nature, my love, your origin. And so I came. The fullness of the Godhead through a virgin innocent and faithful, one of the few who still sought me and called upon my name, not minding the cost, became mother to a child not hers. And the Word became flesh, walking among men, the Son of God now, Son of man, in the likeness of his creation. And for 33 years he drank from the cup of bitterness and pain. Imagine this, a lover, a husband watching as his beloved burned after another with flirty smiles and swinging hips. Every single day my heart bled over and over and over again as I saw the men I created in my image bow to gods formed by their hands, imaginations and the exaltations of their heart. I watched with a constantly grieved heart as my own remained in captivity of the enemy and their depravity, slaves to things their sinful, corrupted nature could not resist. Men groping in darkness, blind men leading the blind. When light was right before their eyes, yet they could not see it. My beloved sold me, betrayed by a kiss before which it was decided that 30 coins were the worth of my 30 years. Isn't it ironic that exchange still happens today? You see, even though I was fully God, I was still fully man and fully love. When a man loves a woman and she breaks his heart, the pain is almost unbearable. But when love loves, it is beyond imagination and words. And so it brought me to my knees in Gethsemane. Abba, Father, is it possible? Is it possible that this cup would pass from me and I will not drink from this cup? Is it possible? And with as much effort as it took me, I said, not my will, Lord. Not my will, Father, but yours. Yours be done. And so I went, as a lamb before the slaughter, all the way to Golgotha. The pain of 100 thorns set on my head. My beloved whipped me, mocked me, spat on me as I climbed up the steepy hill. But none of this compared to the moment when my Father turned his back on me. as I took on my beloved's filthy garment. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. I was determined to bring the enemy to his knees. I am the high priest and the sacrifice, the lamb that was slain, the second Adam atoning the first, not with words, for I was and still am armed with enough flows to wash away a dam full of sins. I descended into Hades and made a public disgrace of your captor. Yes, even the legal captives I have brought back with my blood. So fear not, my beloved. It is finished.